Hey everybody, this is a little announcement about the upcoming cycle and some of the programming we're going to be doing following probably for the next 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you guys are going to have, this is a little complicated, so just bear with me. Monday will be back squat, bench. Wednesday will be back squat, dead, and Friday will be back squat, bench. We're going to follow basically what it's a simple cycle. It's a take on the Wendler cycle. You're going to do 5 reps at a percentage and on Monday. All right, and as soon as you finish that, you're going to have 2 sets of 5 at a lower percentage pause. So for example, tomorrow you guys have 5 reps at 65% back squat. That should be cake for just about everybody, not hard. But then you're gonna have 2 sets of 5 at 40% in the pause. And then we're gonna do the exact same thing with bench. That would be Monday. So then Wednesday you guys will have a only pause back squat and then deadlifts as well. Friday you'll have a back and bench, and you'll be pausing at the end of that also. Friday will be a little different. What you're going to do is attempt a set that is more than 5. So every single day you're going to increase your percentage. So Monday is 65%, Wednesday is 75%, Friday is 85%. What we're trying to do is get 5 plus on 85%. So it's basically a maximum effort at a percentage. And the only goal is not to fail. So you're trying to get 6 or more lifts at 85%. It's going to be probably pretty different for some of us that haven't done that before. The only difference as far as the rest of this cycle, we're going to be using NME adjustments on everything, but on Friday you're trying to get a maximum set, and it happens to be 85% or higher every week. So the Friday is going to be the hardest, should be the hardest day in terms of your reps and in terms of your weight. I'm going to go over really quickly what our next little bit of programming is going to look like. Mondays, you guys will probably have some kind of endurance-based workout like a Tabata or something where you're moving quickly the entire time. Tuesdays, we've been doing sleds recently. I'm probably going to keep doing those. I love sleds. I think they're great. I think they're really hard. Some kind of interval-based sled, workout where you're adding some kind of lifting into it as well. Your Wednesday is going to probably have like true intervals. So last time we did a 5K, we'll have more complex intervals that are going to be less boring than a 5K. Although I think that was good for everybody to get a sense of what that actually was. And then Thursday we'll have an EMOM, probably a little heavier. Friday you guys will be doing like a medium length AMRAP, and then Saturday it's going to be a long workout. And what I'll probably do is like put in hero workouts, because we haven't almost done those ever at this gym. And if you're curious about the Wendler, what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to I'll try to put up a bunch of information about it. It's a little bit complex when you hear about it, but if you see it, I think it's a lot less complex. You'll have there's a lot of information on the web also, and this like pause variation is just like I think it's a variation that'll help everybody. The last thing I'm going to say is that if on these bench, dead, back squat, you're going to use your neuromuscular efficiency adjustments, I will link, or I'll just copy and paste that into the description of this video, so you'll be able to see exactly what those are again. But if you know, for example, that like you can squat that 85% of whatever we did that day, like 20 times, then you're going to have to add a bunch of reps to each one of our days of lifting. Hopefully this was helpful, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.